Good morning. This is Silas Carver. And if you've been with me through the early episodes, you might already hear it. Something's different today. This is episode 9. And, and for the first time you're hearing my real voice. Not the guarded one, not the one I've been trying to force into place. Just me. I'm a Gulf War veteran from the first Gulf. I came home with PTSD, and for a long time, the worst part was the memories, the flashbacks, the smell of the burning pits, the nights where sleep felt like a gamble. But the truth is, one of the hardest things has been something most people never talk about: the fear of letting people hear me, the fear of speaking at all, voice suppression, that tightening in the throat, that instinct to go quiet, that feeling like words are trapped behind a locked door. It's not it's not weakness. It's not cowardice. It's a neurological, biological response to trauma. Neurobiological. Your body decides to silence equals safety. And it holds on that belief long after the danger is gone. So if you're listening right now, don't adjust your volume. This is really my voice. This is what it sounds like when a man stops hiding behind a safer version of himself. I've been circling this moment for a long time. I'd sit down to record and something in me would freeze. I'd delete the file. Start again. Delete it again. I tell myself I'd get together someday. When I felt stronger, or calmer, or more confident. But the truth I've been avoiding, if I'm ever going to get it together, this is the time. Not when everything is perfect. Not when I feel brave. Right now, exactly, I am. And if I have any fans out there, oh, that's funny. I want to say something to you directly. I am sorry. Not because I owe you some polished performance, but because I've been giving you a muted version of myself. A version that doesn't trust the world enough to speak at full volume. A version that thought silence was still the safest choice. But this is number 9. This is where it changes. From here on out, you will hear the real me. Not polished, not rehearsed, not hiding behind the red curtain. Just a man who lives through some things, trying to make sense to whatever he has left. And if you're a veteran listening to this, or anyone else who's ever felt like their voice didn't belong in the room, you're not alone. You're not broken. And you don't have to wait for the perfect moment to speak. Sometimes the act of speaking creates the moment. This podcast has been a strange kind of lifeline for me. A place where I could talk about history, memory, the things that shaped me when I was younger, things I don't understand. But up until now, I've been doing it behind a curtain. This is me stepping out of the curtain. So this is me, Salvis Carver, veteran, wannabe writer, podcaster. I'm just trying to find out who I am with the time I have left. This sounds right here. This sound is my voice. So before I wrap this up, I want to say one thing more. Speaking today wasn't easy. It's not comfortable. And I know it's not smooth, but it's necessary. We all have to be truthful. At least some of us have to be truthful. I spent years trying to outrun the parts of myself that felt too raw, but this episode is where I stop running. And maybe that's the real point of today. Not perfection, not performance, just presence. Just showing up as I am, even when it feels like it's too much. If you're listening, have you ever felt your voice been trapped behind old fear? I hope something in this episode reminds you that you're always allowed to speak. You're allowed to exist without shrinking. You're allowed to take up space in your own life again. I'm not promising I have figured it all out by episode 10. I'm not promising the road gets any easier from here. But I am promising that I'll keep showing up with this voice, the real one, even on days it shakes. So thank you for being here. And thank you for letting this episode be the moment I finally step forward. This is Salvis Carver. And this time you heard me. I'll see you next time.